When we're dealing with the world of trademarks, more than 99% of the time, maybe even 99.9% of the time, we're dealing with the world of federal trademark protection with the US Patent and Trademark Office. And protection through the USPTO extends to all 50 states, as well as the District of Columbia and US territories. So, of course, that's the broadest protection you can get when it comes to US trademark protection and registration. And that's why when we're talking about trademark protection, we're usually talking about federal trademark protection. But there are instances where state trademark protection does come up. And I want to talk briefly about why and what the differences are. So each state actually maintains its own separate trademark registry from the USPTO's registry. But again, if you register with the USPTO, you get coverage in all 50 states, and you don't really have to worry about going into the state you're in or to any other state and getting protection registration in that state separately because you've got the nationwide registration. However, if you can't get nationwide registration at the USPTO, then it's worth considering filing for state registration. So a couple of reasons you might not be able to get federal nationwide protection. One is there's something blocking you from getting it. There's a possible conflict, but if you're still tied to the name, you're still committed to it, maybe if you've been using it for a long time already, then there may be some value in getting some state registration instead of federal registration. If your business is hyper local and you're not engaged in any interstate commerce, which is really, really rare and few and far between. But if that's the case, then state registration might be best for you. And the third and most common scenario we see it come up with is if your business has to do with cannabis or CBD or hemp or other things that are not lawful or not fully lawful under federal law, or at least have challenges to fit within the puzzle and the regulations under federal law, that's where there's a real benefit to getting state registration. So lots of cannabis brands will seek to obtain federal registration for non-cannabis touching products or services like apparel or having a website or something like that. And then they are encouraged, from me at least, and you will find them often seeking state registration in the states where they do make sales and do business, covering the products that do touch the plant and that would invoke the CSA, which currently prohibits registration by the USPTO. So those are the reasons why and how state trademark registration comes into play. Again, for the vast majority of brands, federal trademark registration is far and away better and a better investment because you get protection nationwide. If you have questions about state or federal trademark protection for your business, connect with me, Erik at erikpelton.com, or just look at erikpelton.com and the Connect With Us button, and you can find me there.